The award-winning California Sportsman is your source for the most current and accurate information on fishing California's lakes, streams, rivers, bays, and ocean. And we'll bring you the latest in hunting and outdoor opportunities, too. Designed for you, the California Sportsman. And now, to bring you the best of the outdoors, here's the host of California Sportsman, Seth Henderson.
Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to California Sportsman. It's Saturday, November 30th. Already, it's time to kick back, grab that cup of coffee, get a grip on the wheel, and get ready to enjoy the action, excitement, and outdoor info that we're going to share with you today, right here on California Sportsman. Let's get started this morning by heading to the Delta and climbing on board with one of the best, Intimidator Sport Fishing's Captain Mike Graver. Good morning, Captain.
Well, good morning, Seth.
You know, Mike, the last question I was going to ask you in a series this morning was about tides. Let's make it our first. How important is it to fish the right times on the tide?
It depends on your area, but tides are very important, and we always cover that in all of our seminars, Seth.
Well, if we look at it, the high and the low tide, which is the best one to fish on?
Depends on the location, what kind of water you're fishing. You know, if you're fishing a lot of flats.
And now, more California Sportsmen with Seth Henderson.
Well, I made a couple of phone calls this week to find out what's going on the Smith, if things are still happening there, if it's still good up on the Chetco, and then I needed to know about the Trinity, and Huber was taking the day off, so I called my buddy Tony Sepulveda from Greenwater Guides. Get us an update. What's going on the Smith and Chetco right now?
Well, there's still some fish kicking around up there, but it's definitely getting on the low side. There's definitely bright fish nosing into the river, but not a whole lot of water to chase them around in, makes them a little bit fickle, a little bit tough. But if a guy was real dedicated, he could probably go up there and scratch out some fish still.
Yeah, if you want to go out and get some kings up there, they're both famous for the kings, but I know everybody, including you, are waiting for the steelhead.
Yeah, that's right. And there's already a few steelhead in the river. Next rain, it'll kick into gear full force, I'm sure.
All right, let's go out to the Cal Dawn. I got to talk to James Smith yesterday. We're going to talk to brother Chris Smith. He's got the boat out there today playing captain again, and he's taking folks out for a great trip out for crab, lingcod, and rock cods, my guest. Good morning, Captain.
Good morning, Seth.
Well, Chris, what's it like out there this morning? It's just starting to get a little bit of color and some light out there. What's it looking like for your day on the water out?
You know what? I have high expectations. We had beautiful weather yesterday. We ended up going to the islands, and the fish bit really good.
Well, all the way out. My goodness, you are having some fun out there. Crabbing right now, you getting your crab early or you getting them late? And what's it like now with commercial open?
You know, we're pulling the crab pots in the afternoon, and it's taken roughly about 23 pots, something like that, for about 25 minutes.
And now, more California Sportsmen with Seth Henderson.
Well, you guys all know that Eagle Lake is very near to my heart. I got a home up there, some rental places, some properties. It's a great place to be. We've been going up there for over 30 years. And I got my buddy. He hangs out up there year-round. He lives up there now, Cliff Speediacci with Hook and Ladder Guide Service. He joins us live right now. Good morning, Speed. How you doing today?
Well, Seth, it's been very, very good the last 3 to 4 weeks, especially the last couple weeks. And there's been no shortage of fish up there. Some very nice fish caught. Everything's been high up in the top 4 or 5 feet of water. And just everybody's catching fish right now that I've been talking to, Seth.
Well, there's a reason that those fish are up in the top few feet of water. Tell our listeners what's going on with weather patterns up at Eagle Lake. How it warms up in the daytime and cools down at night.
Now, here's USAFishing.com's Mike Ogney with our Saltwater Bay and Coastal Report.
And now here's Mike Ogney with our very fast Saltwater Bay and Outdoor Report. Hey, Michael.
Good morning, Seth. I'm keeping an eye on the clock.
You do that, my friend, because apparently I don't around here. Go for it. What do you got going out in this big water?
Along the coast, we saw a little bit of a swell coming Thursday, but all week long and back again today. We're back down to a 3-4 foot swell. We got some fog moving in along the coastal water.
And now it's time for the second hour and more of the award-winning California Sportsman with Seth Hendrickson.
Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to California Sportsman. Here's what's coming up in our second hour. We're starting off by heading to Sassoon Bay. We're going to climb on board live with Jay Lopes of Right Hook Sport Fishing. Sturgeon and striper action for him. Captain James Stone and Captain Scott Feist, both live in the blind this morning with clients out guiding duck hunts. They're looking for ducks and geese. We'll go live and check in on them in a few minutes. Steve Carson hooks up with us today with some information on long-range action in Stafford Lair with the Department of Fish and Wildlife. The Chief of Fisheries is here in the studio this morning to talk to you about several upcoming events to keep you informed about what's going on with fish and wildlife. And Troy Barr hooks up with us on Berryessa. We've got it all right here on California Sportsman. Let's start right now by going out to Right Hook Sport Fishing's Captain Jay Lopes and check in on striper and sturgeon action that he's been hitting this week. Good morning, Jay.
Hey, good morning, Seth. What's happening, buddy?
Oh, it's one of those days in the studio. We got the Rod Mob in here. You're going to be hearing a lot more about them. We'll tell you about it in just a few minutes. Jay, what's going on out there on the water? What's the day looking like?
Well, we're actually back on the sturgeon grounds. It's been about a week and a half since we've been out here. We've been focusing all our efforts on the striped bass and the San Joaquin and the Sacramento Deepwater Channel. That fishing was very, very good and still is good, but the days of 30 to 90 fish are gone, it seems like, and we had to work hard yesterday, but we did we were one short of limits, which was...
Joining us now from the Department of Fish and Wildlife, the Chief of Fisheries for the state of California, our friend of the fishermen and the outdoorsmen, Stafford Lair hooks up with us now. Good morning, Stafford.
I just want to let all the anglers know, effective March 1st, there'll be a slightly different appearance to the sturgeon report cards. We're going to a punch card format. Basically, you get your 3 fish per year, but you'll have to basically punch the tag to document the date and the time of the catch.
Till next week, everybody, this is Seth. Tight lines, go fishing.